Brandon.
What's your name?
We're in
Brandon.
Finally in Brandon, Manitoba.
How do you feel about being in Brandon, Brandon?
I feel pretty good. My name town.
I want to thank you one and all for coming out and greeting us today. A very inspirational, important activity happening in our city today, and particularly want to welcome George Marcello and his crew. I get the names right here. Brandon, which is really exciting for him. He's coming to his namesake, and not that far off is Branda and Travis that are traveling with George today. Welcome, all of you. Again, it gives me a great deal of pleasure on behalf of Mayor Reg Atkinson, who is away probably somewhere slightly warmer than this, maybe having a walk of his own, but on his behalf and that of City Council, indeed all of the residents of Brandon, to have walked a little piece with George today and to welcome him to Brandon and thank him for stopping in Brandon, and more importantly, for taking up the cause to bring more awareness and hopefully funding to the cause of organ and tissue donation. George and I had the opportunity to chat a fair bit as we were walking into the city here, and certainly an inspiration for me to spend some time with him. George himself is a organ recipient. Get the terminology straight here. About 5 years ago, had a liver transplant, and prior to that was very, very sick, and I guess feels he may not have been with us were it not for the transplant. I'm sure he'll tell us more about that. So he is a walking monument to the success of organ donations, and I really think it's something we all, as citizens of our country, need to get behind. So I want to welcome George and bring him to the podium, as mayors do. We've got the key to the city for you, George. I'm not sure what doors it'll open. Let us know which ones you can't get into, as well as a nice pin from the city of Brandon. And I know that our staff have a very active itinerary for you over the next 2 or 3 days, I believe, to help you in spreading the word. So welcome to Brandon, and great getting to know you.
I wonder if this key starts to hum or we keep losing our key. Thank you very much, Rick, for that very warm introduction. I was walking along Highway 1, and I've been on that Highway 1 for a while now. And since I've left Ontario, it's all flat. So it was a real pleasure to see some hills when I was coming down Highway 10. But I'm being told by Rick that I better get used to that flatland, because somebody, Brian, I think I was being told, because there's a lot more ahead of me. So, well, today is day 235 of, it's getting extended more and more, but presently we're at 527-day campaign. And this campaign is about addressing the critical shortage of organs and tissues in our country. Canada ranks as one of the lowest in the civilized world. And because of that, many people on the waiting list are passing away. And presently, there's close to 4,000 right now on the waiting list. Now, what this campaign is geared to do is to raise the consciousness, the level of consciousness, and to bring about a very positive message to each and every Canadian from coast to coast about the importance of organ donations, about the importance of making that decision, letting people know that this decision should be as important as our decision of voting, our decision to get married, our decisions of writing out wills. It should be right up there with all those other important decisions in life. And it hasn't been for a long time. And because of that, and not only that, we are having a lot of people that are passing away that could be saved. And we are having a lot of people that are passing away wanting their organs to get donated and didn't get donated. The other part of this campaign is to inspire the 3 levels of government to take more action, because we are holding on to a very prehistoric system at present. And this system has not been working, and we need to get with the times and look at what other countries are doing, such as Spain, who are having a very, very success in their rate of organ donations. People on the waiting list over there have a very optimistic chance of receiving an organ. Now, that's because their governments took the proper action, and we need our governments to do the same. We need our governments to take this to the forefront, to make this a priority. There's too many Canadians that have passed away that could have been saved, and life should be a priority, and we need to address it as a priority. And this is why we're going from community to community, vocalizing this, so that we can get their attention and we can get more things done. One of the